Obviously, it would be nice to just go up in a straight line forever, but that's not realistic. It would be nice to... All right, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom. This is not financial advice. I want to do a quick update on Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners. It's just before the market's going to open right now on October 6th, Wednesday, and there's a massive move to the upside. Literally, I'm glad I did not do this video 20 minutes ago, or it would have already been out of date. So I'm just going to show you the chart right now so that I can show you what I'm talking about. These are 15-minute candles. So we were at 51,000 a few minutes ago, and we got up to 55,471. We're back down to 54,197. So dramatic moves. I just want to quickly run down yesterday's action before the market opens, and then we'll get back to the chart. Yesterday was a very green day. It was a big up day as well. Today looks like an even bigger one. But it's early yet, so we'll see what happens. So yesterday, Bitfarms was up 5.44%, HUT was up 7.28%, Cleanspark was up 9.66%, Marathon was up 10.59%, Riot was up 4.32%, Hive was up 7.42%, Digital was up 36.36%, and then Greenidge unfortunately continues its descent. It was down, the only miner on my list that was down 3.31%, and Any, which is the Griffin merger, was up 3.51%. So hopefully, congratulations to everybody. Yesterday should have been a very good day for everybody trading Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners. I was all set up to talk about a major line of resistance this morning, and we just blew right through it. So I just zoomed out a little bit. This blue line at around $53,000 was our previous high over the weekend. That was September 6th, so exactly 1 month ago. Now, the next day, we had the flash crash down 10,000 in the matter of a few hours, and then we settled down 6,000 or 7,000, and we have not been back here. We haven't been anywhere near here since. So this was set up to be a very significant line of resistance/support. I thought we would have at least some consolidation like you saw here at this 51,415. This yellow line we've been talking about for the last month. So this was a massive breakthrough to break above that. I did think we were going to pause at least for a minute at our previous high, but that was one candle straight through, and it's way past it now. So I think the next couple hours are going to be crucial. Have we run up ahead of ourselves here, and it's time to pull back and test some of these lines of support, or is this going to keep going up? So I'm going to talk about some new lines that we have not talked about because they weren't even on the chart until, this run up in the last few weeks. So the next line I'm looking at is at $57,562. So we're about $3,000 away from that right now. I do think it's highly possible that we are going to test some of these lines. Our yellow line at $51,000 was a very important line. We consolidated there for a short period of time, and we've run right past it. So I guess for me, my new downside of our trading range, I'll start by talking about the bottom of our trading range. I think for the moment, it looks like, and it's hard to believe, but this was today, we retested this line at $50,569, this blue line right here. So we crossed that yesterday. We retested it today, and now we are off to the races. It would not at all be out of the question to retest $50,000 right now. We were just there this morning. So I want to be a little bit cautiously optimistic. I've been very bullish pretty much every single video for the last month. I've been very bullish on Bitcoin. I remain bullish on Bitcoin, but I will say in the very short term here, I will not at all, and it looks like we're heading down as I'm speaking. Let's see if we can find a little line of support here. We're back down to $54,000. I mean, that's just unbelievable. We were struggling at 50 last night. First of all, the market just opened. So by the time you guys are watching this, it will have long since opened. But I just want to run down what's going on at the open today, straight across the board green. So I'm just going to put the chart up there while I talk for a minute. Bit Digital, once again, is having a massive up day, and we'll look at that chart. It's up 16% right now as I'm talking. Literally everything is green on this chart right now. Greenage has the smallest up day right now at 0.35%. So I'm worried that's probably going to turn red again today. That's been a habit every single day. But we'll see. Maybe today's the day that holds. All right, so I've zoomed out. Right now we're at 54,239. I want to go back. This was within a week. This line right here, and at that point we were at around 43,500. This was midnight October 1st. So today's October 6th. So we were at 43,000 on October 1st. And if I go just 2 days back, this is September 29th. So this is just 1 week and 1 day. That's 8 days ago. We were at $41,000. We are now at $54,000. That is about as straight a line up as you can go. So we did have a moment of consolidation here at 48,000, which was a very important line that we had been talking about for a long time. And then we just went straight from 48 to 51. And then in one candle, we just blew from 51 straight through what I thought was going to be some significant resistance, or at least minor resistance. And we've gone straight through that. So my point in all that is that this has been a straight line up without really very much consolidation and no corrections. We haven't really retested any lines of support. So it would be nice. Obviously, it would be nice to just go up in a straight line forever, but that's not realistic. It would be nice to test some level of support and start to see where our new trading range is. Having said that, you know, everybody's been pointing to October for a long time, saying it was going to be a massive month. Well, we're 6 days in, and we're up $14,000 since September 29th. So that's a big run. Let's just take a very quick look at a couple of charts, and then I will try and get this video up. All right, I want to start on Bitfarms. So, and on the Bitfarms chart, what I've added here is the orange line is Bitcoin. So this is a comparison of Bitfarms' performance versus Bitcoin's performance over the last approximately 2 months. So Bitfarms is up 3% today, and it was up 4 or 5% yesterday. But you will see that in the last 2-month period of time, Bitfarms is down 15%, and Bitcoin is up 19%. That's a 34% difference in the performance of these two in the last 2 months. So that's a big, big difference. I am expecting Bitfarms to start to make up this gap. I'm surprised again today. It's a little bit of a lagger. It's up 2% right now. Everything up, almost everything else on the board is doing better than that. So I don't know when this is going to go, but I expect this to have a move up because that's a very big difference. And by the way, Bitfarms operations have been performing very well. I'm just going to take Bitcoin off of here now so that we can look at the actual numbers. So we finally, at long last this morning, we've gapped up to this $5.35 line. In fact, we're at $5.37 at the moment. So we've spent most of the open above that. So let's see if we can hold this line. It would be nice to get, we've been talking about getting from this $5 line to this $5.95 line. So the first stop along the way was the $5.35. We may be finding some support there this morning. So again, my short-term price target on this is actually up at around $7.32. So this is going very slowly. I'm expecting a big move sooner than later. So, you know, I've been saying 2 to 4 weeks, but we're halfway through that period now. So, and Bitcoin has made monster moves up. So Bitfarms is overdue in my opinion. Okay, so this is the Cleanspark chart. So this is starting to look healthy as well. Cleanspark had been lagging Bitcoin's performance pretty dramatically also. So it was struggling down around the green line at $12.44. It was below that for a couple of weeks, which didn't make any sense to me at all. So in the last 2 days, we've gapped up from struggling with that line as resistance. We've blown right through that line. This morning, we gapped up to the $13.66 line, which was previous support. So we have been above that all morning this morning. I would expect to stay above that. So this is starting to have, to me, this Cleanspark looks like they're a day or two ahead of Bitfarms. This is the type of behavior I'm expecting out of Bitfarms over the next week. And I expect this to keep going on Cleanspark as well. My short-term target here is the green line at $15.68. So we could definitely still be 2 to 4 weeks away from that. But you can see massive progress in the last 2 days. So again, I want to remind everybody, these are all of my charts. I'm doing this analysis in real time here this morning as we go. So this is not financial advice. Please look at these charts yourself. If you see one of these that you're interested in or already invested in, do your own due diligence. I'm just trying to give everybody an update and share my thoughts. All right, HUT 8. We have reached and passed my short-term price target on this one. So this is the first one. We can ring the bell. This is the first Bitcoin miner to get to my price target, which was my short-term target was $10.50. So somebody in the comments section yesterday said I'm going to have to pick a new price target, and they were right. So I have had, as you guys probably know, this yellow line at $13. That is my next price target. So if Bitcoin can take this run up, it is still looking very healthy right now at over 54,300 as we're speaking. So it looks to me like we gapped above this $10.50 line. We're not at our highs. HUT is not at its high. It looks like it was up as high as it got maybe a little bit over $11 a few minutes ago. So it's moving around, but it is up over 4.5% right now. And so we'll see where this goes. I'm going to say we reached one finish line. We got to that $10.50 line. Remember, we were at $7.50 when we started talking about $10.50. So this has taken a massive move up. And I think we've got another leg up, hopefully over the course of the next 2 to 4 weeks. I expect the miners to have a lot of upward movement today. But it looks like so far this was very quick and people are not trusting it. So that's my Bitcoin update. Once again, please be careful. This is a very violent sector right now. And just a reminder, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. These things are moving fast. So best of luck, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks.